This will tell you what I like about my son. Matt told me we're going to do this camp at the Cheyenne Reservation. And I said, well, I'm going to tell you something right up front. If you're going to be one of these people that flies over that place and throws out money and thinks you're helping them, I'm not going to be a part of it. And he said, I thought you knew me better than that.
Bill Light knew his son Matt, a 2000 graduate of Purdue, exemplified the values that are woven into the fiber of his hometown of Greenville, Ohio: community and family.
I've been blessed to have, a family that's always been close, that have always stuck together. And I didn't watch a football game until I played in one. So we didn't do anything sitting around a TV. Everything that we did was in the outdoors.
Matt did plenty outside on the grass of Ross-Ade Stadium, twice earning all Big Ten honors as an offensive lineman protecting Drew Brees. Over the last decade, he's been an anchor on the New England Patriots offensive line, winning 3 Super Bowl rings while keeping defenders off another Big Ten quarterback, Tom Brady. Giving no quarter may be Matt's calling card on the field, but he gives plenty off the gridiron.
When I got drafted, it was just kind of a natural progression for me to look into giving back. And it took us a few years to figure out exactly what we wanted to focus on, but naturally we went back to the outdoors.
In 2006, Matt bought 500 acres of land and named it Chenoweth Trails in Greenville, Ohio, where 3 years later he started an outdoor camp for underprivileged boys from 4 different parts of the country. Each place is linked to Matt's football career: New England, West Lafayette, Tennessee, home of his college line coach, and of course, his hometown of Greenville.
Our leadership camp, Vohokase, it's all based around getting kids out of the cities, getting them in the outdoors, and teaching them, a lot of life skills. This is a 4-year program. They come in when they're going into their freshman year, and they graduate going into their senior year.
Couple more steps, Daniel. Couple more steps, Daniel.
Camp Vohokase, a Cheyenne term for light, is small. Only 16 boys attend, and that's by design.
Even though there's fewer kids that you're actually impacting, this is a lot more hands-on, a lot more work. But the nice thing is they're getting it, and that's what's important. You're not wasting your resources.
Over the last 3 years, campers at Camp Vohokase have enjoyed the ultimate outdoor experience and bonding with the Light family, as Matt's mother and mother-in-law serve as cooks, and Matt's father serves as an instructor.
I said, if we're going to stay with it and try to work with these kids continually and keep a lifelong contact, then I'll be a part of it.
See them old man work with these kids and teaching them their camp project, and seeing them interact with my dad, seeing them interact with my mom and my mother-in-law, that means a lot to me. I'm just hoping that through this camp, it's kind of opened their eyes to what their potential could be and ways in which they can realize that potential, and then ultimately go out there and get it.
Camp Vohokase exposes campers to traditional outdoor endeavors like swimming and fishing, but also incorporates activities like stressing friendship, expression, fellowship, and accomplishment.
Now, these look like toys. They are not, and that's what I want to show you.
Archery is a common camp activity, but at Camp Vohokase, campers build the bow and arrow from scratch.
It's awesome, feels awesome, gives you pride in what you do.
Everything we do is about being real. It's about responsibility, it's about ethics, it's about accountability, and ultimately it's about leadership. And we want to hopefully transition that from camp to the rest of their lives.
It's helping them to understand that they need each other, they need people in their life to say positive things in their life, and we do not walk away from those 4 core values.
Fire!
Without my light, I probably wouldn't be around, honestly. Like, I found out who I really am from this camp, and I found out who my real friends are, and I know who I can trust. It's helped me out a lot.
Camp Vohokase strives to build a sense of teamwork and trust by requiring campers to complete a community service project.
Come on, you got it. There you go, yeah. A big part of our camp is about giving back to the local community. And so we've teamed up with the Park and Recs department, and we're gonna help rebuild a fountain. You're good.
Mirroring the challenging circumstances of their own upbringings, these campers are tasked with figuring out how to build a new fountain in the middle of an island.
They're gonna have to work together in their teams, and they're gonna work hard, but at the end of the day, they're gonna see an end result.
Using bulldozers, shovels, boats, and old-fashioned teamwork, the boys reap the rewards of completing their project.
We made that. We made that.
We were fighting at first, but then we put it together, finished it.
Working as a team, it builds trust among the group, so other kids can open up to other kids.
There she is, finished product, looking good. So when we first started this project, you know, the hopes and the dreams were that we would be able to get these kids to work together, and I think we did that this time. I couldn't be more proud of these guys.
Teamwork on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Teamwork! Good work, fellas.
Happy birthday, dear man. Happy birthday to you.
All right, so truthfully, I'm not big on birthdays, but being around these guys for the birthday was awesome. Where am I at? Where am I at? Give it to me!
Wow! Look at that, broke it!
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday.
It's a beautiful thing. Oh, yeah.
Everyone, group hug!
I appreciate it, bud.
He's family to me now. We go to his house, you know, he let us in, so we let him in.
Julian is one of 4 boys from Rhode Island who, along with Dan, Daniel, and Matt, came to Camp Vohokase from tough home lives. But after 4 summers in the outdoors, will leave Camp Vohokase as men.
I was always in a bad mood and always down on myself, and now that I'm out there and I'm talking to people, I get new experiences, I learn stuff every day now, and it's good. Like, it makes me feel great.
It's changed a lot because the first year I was shy, I wouldn't talk to anyone. And now I trust myself more and I don't underestimate what I can do.
In June of 2011, the 4 campers from Rhode Island became the first graduating class ever from Camp Vohokase.
Watching them come from rough-edged, depressed, dysfunctional guys and putting 4 summers of hard work into them and watching how it's changed them. I'm proud of these guys.
I think it's amazing because my life's about to kick off. I could become an electrical engineer and go into the ROTC, but it's going to be sad leaving this camp.
I think this camp has changed me and the people back at home too, you know, made them realize people can evolve and get better and not take a step backwards. There's always room for improvement.
They have grown from goofy young kids to good young men.
When you get an opportunity to realize a championship, I mean, it's cool, but that pales in comparison to getting an opportunity to tell a kid, hey man, you've completed 4 years of a program, and we've asked you to do a lot of things outside your comfort zone, and we've seen you grow all along the way. And to me, to give these guys this certificate that says you've completed Camp Vohokase, that'll be a moment I'll never forget.